Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, I welcome you all to this video. With this video, we are at the microwave engineering chapter to address the transmission of microwave signal with the help of strip lines, a kind of transmission line. So as in the previous video, we had a brief introduction to what exactly the strip lines are and the essential modification to get into the form of micro strip lines. So that brief introduction and a simple comparison has given you the most details with respect to these transmission lines. So based on to the understanding of certain formulations for these transmission lines, let us have simple problem. So here we have a problem statement. Find the width for a 50 ohm copper strip line conductor with B is equal to 0.32 centimeters and epsilon R is equal to 2.20. If the dielectric loss tangent is 0.001 and the operating frequency is 10 gigahertz, calculate the attenuation in terms of decibels per lambda. Assume a conductor thickness of T is equal to 0.01 millimeters. So to read the problem statement, the information is given with respect to certain dimensions and another parameters characterizing the different materials into the use for manufacture of the strip line here. So first of all, it is a mention for requirement to calculate width here. So let us say the width can be denoted as we have seen in the previous video, W to represent the width here. So W is equal to what is the question directly, and we have been provided the values for 50 ohm. So there it is no mention what exactly the 50 ohm is. This is nothing but the characteristic impedance of the transmission line, that it is the strip line, which is now made up of the copper. So for the strip line conductive material of copper, we have the characteristic impedance 50 ohm with the value for small b is equal to 0.32 in terms of centimeters and epsilon r 2.20. So these are the other given details. So we have been provided 1, 2 and 3 the given values, and next to that the dielectric loss tangent, the fourth value here. The fifth value is of operative frequency here, and we need to calculate first of all for the width, and for the second thing we need to calculate the attenuation in terms of decibels per lambda, lambda representing the wavelength here. So we are also asked to make assumption for the thickness for the strip line T is equal to 0.01 millimeters, another given value here. So let us first of all deal with to calculate the width of the given strip line. Now here very first of all we need to determine the value that it is square root of epsilon r into z0 here. So we have square root of epsilon r, that it is, we can write it 2.2 in the square root, whereas z0 value is specified to 50 here. So this gives us root 2.2 into 50, that it is 74.2 here. So now we have to compare this value as the root epsilon r is a constant and into z0 it is basically the impedance measured in terms of ohm. So we have to check whether it is greater than or less than that of the 120 ohms. So here we come to know 74.2, therefore we write under root epsilon r into z0 is less than that of 120 ohm. And also we have the value of small x calculated as 30 pi divided by this square root of epsilon r into z0. So we have to subtract from it 0.441, and finally we obtain it to the value of 0.830 here. So this is the value of x we have. So this calculation we have made in regard to make calculation for W by B, the ratio, because we have the formula from the previous video. We know W by B is equal to the value obtained x, just now we have computed, provided for the condition that we have square root of epsilon r into z0 to be less than 120 ohms. If it is not, that means the square root of epsilon r into z0 is greater than 120 ohms. So that time we need to opt the value of W by B is equal to 0.85 minus square root of 0.6 minus x there. So in this ratio W by B, the value of small x utilized is from the earlier formula just now we have calculated. It is 30 pi divided by square root epsilon r into z0 minus 0.441 there. So now we have the value of x. Now we shall opt the value of W by B here. So therefore we go for W by B is equal to x, and in turn can write W is equal to B into x. X we have just now calculated, B is given in the problem statement, so the required value of width can be determined here. So we make the computation 0.32 as per the problem statement into, here we have 0.830. So this results into the value of width of the strip line W is equal to 0.266 measured in terms of, we need to provide centimeters as the substituted values there. So let us outline this particular answer. So this was our problem statement. So for determination of the width for the copper strip line here, we have determined the value with the help of the characteristic impedance 50 ohm. The value of B is equal to 0.32 substituted in terms of centimeters, and the relative dielectric constant value that it is 2.20 here. Now further into the problem, we are asked to determine the value of attenuation in terms of decibels per wavelength, that it is lambda. So one is determined, we have to determine the attenuation. So for the attenuation measurement, we can first of all make the use of operating frequency, and then the attenuations for the two components we can make calculated. So now at the 10 gigahertz of the frequency of microwave, we can first of all determine the wave number. Wave number can be simply denoted by small k here, and it is computed as 2 pi f in multiplication to square root of epsilon r divided by c here. So here we have f value already available 10 gigahertz as per the problem statement. Epsilon r is also given and we have used before. C is the constant value, that it is 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. So this results into the value of wave number k is equal to 310.6, and this is in terms of per meter here. So I just mentioned the unit meter inverse here. Now we require the value of dielectric type of the attenuation, which can be represented as alpha suffix d. So alpha suffix d is given by the formulation using this wave number k into the loss tangent tan del divided by 2 here. Now in the problem statement, the loss tangent of dielectric is provided with the value 0.001. So this value now we can use after 10 gigahertz to get the determination of the attenuation of dielectric type. So here the next step of alpha d is equal to, we take 310.6 into, we substitute the value 0.001 and it is divided by 2 here. So these result into the value 0.155. As this is the attenuation constant for the dielectric material here, we measure attenuation in terms of Nepers per meter here. So this is the SI measurement unit here. So let us have this value useful to get the total attenuation in terms of decibels per wavelength to be calculated. Now for the attenuation to be measured for the conductive region, we can say we have to make the use of surface resistance denoted as R suffix S. As the conductive region is for the copper, we have at the frequency of 10 gigahertz, the surface resistance Rs is equal to 0.026 in terms of ohms. So therefore, we can have the formulation for the attenuation of conductive material alpha suffix C given by 2.7 into 10 raised to power minus 3 in multiplication to, here we have the surface resistance Rs into epsilon R into Z0 into capital A divided by, we have 30 pi in bracket B minus T here. So if we have the Rs just now, epsilon R, Z0, B, T all given to us, and the capital A when it is obtained to the value 4.74, so that time the alpha C, the attenuation constant value, results into 0.122. So again the attenuation to be expressed in terms of Nepers per meter. So this is the intermediate value of the attenuation, and another one is for the dielectric. So therefore the total attenuation content can be simply denoted by alpha, which is the addition of alpha suffix D with that of alpha suffix C. So this addition results into the alpha equal to 0.277 in terms of Nepers per meter here. When we want to get that converted in terms of decibels, we take the logarithm to the base 10 and we get it multiplied with the 20 value. So here we obtain it as 2.41 in terms of decibels per meter here. So now we have obtained the attenuation in total, but now it is not there in decibels per wavelength, it is decibels per meter here. So for wavelength, we know that the measurement is again a measurement of length, so it is in terms of meters here, and the wavelength can be determined by the simple relationship as C divided by square root of epsilon R into F here. So if you substitute the value of 10 gigahertz here, epsilon R as per the given, and C is equal to 3 into 10 raised to power 8, we obtain lambda is equal to 2.02 into 10 raised to power minus 2. So therefore lambda is equal to 2.02 centimeters. So therefore to make determination of the total attenuation in terms of decibels per wavelength, we have to represent alpha in terms of decibels is equal to 2.41, the value we had obtained, into the value of wavelength in terms of meters, that it is 0.0202 here. So this results into 0.049 in terms of decibels per lambda. So here it is the required total attenuation in terms of decibels for lambda for the given copper material of strip line there. So by the next lecture we shall be having a similar kind of problem corresponding to again a strip line here. I hope you enjoy learning for the microwave engineering topics and practicing such problems. So for more details you can subscribe to eKida channel. Thank you.